Hello, I'm John Keister, and this is Today, Tonight, with renowned critic and expert on analyzing today's popular culture, Mr. Lamar Surley.
It is Dr. Surley, and it would be kind of nice if you'd make the effort to get it right. John too busy to bother boning up on his facts, Keister?
Well, my apologies, Dr. Surley.
Oh, that was sincere.
How did you become a cultural analyst, Dr.
Analyst? I'm an analyst. John, if only he had as much hair on his head as he's got in his ears, Keister.
Okay, well, we wondered if you could offer your thoughts on some of the most famous Hollywood stars.
Oh, is that what you thought? John thinks he's such a big shot on his little TV show, Keister?
Well, yes, that's what we thought, and we have some people from our studio audience tonight lined up to ask you some questions.
Whoop-de-doo, I can't wait.
Professor Surley, I'm Margot Smith, and I was...
What's your question? Margot needs a facelift and a nose job, Smith?
Yeah. What do you think of Arnold Schwarzenegger?
You mean Arnold might as well be able to smash his way out of a locked steel cage, but he still couldn't axe his way out of a wet paper bag, Schwarzenegger?
Yeah, what do you think about him?
I have no comment on him. Next question. Hurry up.
Ralph Johnson.
You mean Ralph looks like he slept all night under a truck with an oil leak, Johnson?
There's no oil leak.
What's your question?
Julia Roberts.
You mean Julia got a mouth so big she could eat a banana sideways and needs to take a weed whacker to her eyebrows, and while she's at it, she might pay to gain a few pounds, Robert? I like her fine. I like her.
Okay, well, we've got time for one final question now.
Okay. What's your name?
Susan.
Susan what?
Susan got a lot of cellulite, a big butt, and bad teeth, Jones.
What's your question, Susan?
What's your opinion of Warren Beatty?
You mean Warren used to think he was a big Hollywood stud muffin with a different babe on his arm every other week, but after Madonna made him look like a doofus in that movie of hers and then dumped him, he started to figure out that he was getting sort of long in the tooth, so he married that what's-your-name and they had a kid to prove that he wasn't just shooting blanks. Beatty?
Isn't he the brother of Shirley? Thinks she was a bunch of people in previous lives, McLean?
That's not her name.
Yeah, no, but
That's not her name. John tries to get on the act with his own little lame bit, Keister.
Well, that concludes our visit with Lamar. Got to be the biggest fat-mouthed jerk around, and I don't ever want to see him again here at Surley.
It's Dr. Surley. John's got a big long hair sticking out of his right nostril, Keister.
Well, who cares, Lamar? Got breath that smells like a family of skunks, Surley.
John's got a face that looks like a bottle of...